Welcome back to another episode of Missed Memo. We know you missed us. We missed you too, okay? We've been handling things. We know you've been handling things. I am your host, Effie Durbin. Hi. And I have my dope panelists with me. So they're going to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Setua. How are you?
Hey, I'm Tavia. What's up, y'all?
I'm Keisha. What's up? What's up?
Hey, it's Mika.
Okay, and one of our dope panelists is doing other dope things, and that's how we share. Me right now, Davita's not here because she's doing something else that's just as dope, and we support when we all can't be here. Okay, hi. So we're gonna start with our temperature check as we normally do. So I'm going to let me start with Mika. We're gonna do our seasons. So tell me, what are you feeling like? Are you feeling summer? Are you feeling fall, winter, spring? What are you feeling like?
I'm not at summer yet. I want to be at summer. My heart wants to be at summer, but I'm still at spring. I'm definitely spring. I want to be a hot girl, but I'm not yet ready to be a hot girl. I'm still working on being a hot girl with my workouts and my water. I'm working on some manifestations. They almost there. So I feel like I'm at spring because I'm like in the middle, but close to being hot, but not quite there yet. So I'm chilling.
All right, what you got going on, Keish? What you got going on?
Ooh, it's hard. I don't even know how I feel, y'all. But if I had to say something, I would go with my favorite season. That's winter. And November, December, you know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving, Christmas, hallelujah, praise his holy name. That's
Thanksgiving.
I'm basically in chill mode right now. Like that's it. I have no energy. I just want to just that is where I am right now. So yeah.
Okay. All right, Sage, what you got going on?
I'm gonna have to concur. I'm in winter. I'm the chill mode. I have no energy. I'm ready to be in my room, close the door, and not interact. I do want to be a hot girl summer type situation, but I'm not there now. Hopefully I'll get there soon. The last day of work for the summer, so hopefully I feel better in a week or two.
Right before you have to go back.
Yes.
That part.
All right. So my Art Freeman, what's going on, Tay?
I don't know. I'm with the latter, I don't know how I feel. I want to be hopeful though. But let's be spring and say I'm in denial about the summer. It's one of those things where you got a gym membership and you can go anytime, but you don't go because laying in your bed or watching that, binging that series on Netflix is even more better. So that's where I'm at right now. But I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna start for the walk, step by step.
Baby step.
That's where I'm at. So I'm gonna do spring, hope for summer.
Well, I want to be summer because I love summer. It's my favorite season, but I'm not feeling like that. I am in procrastination mode, so I'm gonna call myself late senior spring. When you all of a sudden can find any and everything to do, but what you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything.
Exactly.
Anything. I rearranged my closets. I did all kinds of things. And as for exercise, y'all listen. I went to the beach, I think late last month. And because I saw everybody who was out of shape and they were proud with their bodies, I'm like, well, I'm not body shaming, okay? I'm not body shaming, okay? I'm just telling you, it made me take a second look at how I do my exercise regimen, okay? I don't have to kill myself. So I found different ways. When I take my godson to his swim lessons, now I get a couple of laps in, is trying to do different things. This is what I'm saying, all right? And that's where I am. So I'm a fake winter like we do in Florida. Our winters are fake. They last for a day or two. Yes. Okay, so if you're just joining us, once again, this is Miss Memo. We just did our temperature check. I just want to check in with my dope panelists because, not for nothing, we've had, June didn't start out so great for us, so to be here is a blessing. to be in this space and time is a blessing. So we wanted to talk about something that gives us a little angst. And on those days that it gives us joy, we want to make sure we are, picture ready. Come on, me.
Damn.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Angels.
I'm behaving today.
We have, I have a great meme I'm getting ready to show you. I'm gonna text you after this. Somebody said this is what my face looks like when I choose violence.
Oh boy, I want to see that.
I said it all to y'all because Mika has decided
Mika send that to you?
violence.
Did Mika send that to you?
No, it just.
I just want to note on camera how they do me. See, that's why I'm behaving today.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I have no comment for this.
OMG.
I love you more than coffee. You know I do. You bring me joy.
No, you don't, but it's okay. All right, come on. I want to see this meme.
We in the middle of something. I'm gonna send it to you. I promise. I'll send it. Okay, because I thought about you immediately. I said, you know what? Because this is what she's gonna hit me with every time I say something. She's like, this you.
You've been choosing violence a lot lately.
You don't know how to act, so this you. All right, so I'm sorry, I digress easily, everyone. So join us. Our Miss Memo today, our topic, our Miss Memo, are the Miss Memos we've had about hair. Okay. I call this episode the hair game and the edges shame. I get real tired of looking at social media, and I look at the posts that men, mostly men, put out, and they come for us, women, period, about our edges, and they don't know our journey, they don't know our pain, they don't know. They don't know. The only time I felt like, y'all, come on, don't give them more ammunition, is when I saw that they are now selling edges that you can. I want that to be a hoax. I really do.
It's not. I saw it in the store.
Really?
It's real.
So that whole thing was gonna go away, but it's just like multiplying.
Wow.
My thing is, what do you got 4C hair? It ain't gonna
Right.
stay, It
Mine
ain't
sure does.
winning.
Like,
I don't have 4C hair. I have Jesus hair. My hair is like wool, okay?
Oh yeah, I'm Wakanda forever. That's my hair.
I have motherland hair, and I'm proud of it. Okay, it doesn't lay down. It doesn't do anything I tell it to do. It's resistant. It's Amistad. No. This is no. This is no.
Yes, give us free.
And soon, probably about a week, is gonna say, "Give me free out of these braids," because they don't never listen. Stay slicked down like it's supposed to. All right, so I know that we can have some trauma when it comes to hair, ladies. Anyone who's watching, maybe some of you had great journeys, but because I know that I've gone through, to me, a little bit of trauma when it comes to hair, I'm cognizant of when I had my students or anybody come in contact with, love your hair, whatever it can do. I never wished for long hair. I never wished for a different grade of hair, okay? Because hair is hair, and I had to learn to adopt that philosophy early, okay? I was raised by a single dad, trying to get somebody to do my hair. Thank God for Sage's older sisters who did my hair for a little while, but they braided so tight. I can see my future, okay?
No.
So you have to be grateful for that. Can't complain, or learn to do it yourself like I did. By the time I was 13, I was doing my own hair. But by then, my hair had already been through braids, through a jerry curl, which took on my hair. Thanks, Mom. And edges gone, okay? Edges gone. And I'm trying not to call y'all twins, because you are two different people, okay? My beloved sisters. A great way to grow hair is they used to use thread to do our hair, okay? I don't know if it's still done or not. I have no idea. But
Yeah.
okay, great. So my hair has been permed, it's been cut, it's been short, it's been dyed. I was blue, I've been purple, I've had short cuts, like I said, I've had locks. Okay, I had red locks. My aunt hated it. Auntie Kay said,
I remember.
Really?
oh, they hated my locks. I have a picture of us, Nika, me, you, and AJ with my locks.
Mm.
I remember those locks. They weren't
Yeah.
my favorite, but I don't judge.
Okay.
I support whatever you
That's
want
so
to do.
cute.
See,
I was like, oh, that's different.
different.
Dang.
And it's okay, you know. But if I like it, I'm gonna try it. That's what I wanted to do.
Mhm.
We all have different hair types and styles on this panel, my dope panels. Some of us have permed hair, some of us have locks, some of us are natural, some of us are wearing our own natural hair. Some of us like to switch it up a lot. I know Keisha and I, we'll wear braids, we'll wear a weave. I love my wigs. God bless every wig maker in the world. Thank you for the help. Thank you. Okay.
Oh,
You know, but it's about appreciating that you can do different styles with your hair. It hurts me when I see little girls having the really adding too much fake hair to their heads.
Mhm.
I know what it will do to their follicles. I know what it will do to their hair. The too tight of braids. You have to be very, very sensitive about your edges. But I'm going to stop talking right now because I want to hear everybody else's journey about their hair. Okay, and then I'll tell you why I went natural. So, you know, who's up?
I was like, I can go.
hey.
Good. Come on, let's.
I don't know if tell you want me to speak for us or you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, you know, growing up, I don't know how long we were natural for, but it was two of us. So my mama said, never again. So we got permed. And yeah, that's when we get the wraps and everything, go to the beauty shop, you know, 2 times a month, you know. My mom actually told me and my sister when we was in the 6th grade, y'all on your own. Figure it out. Do your own.
Wow.
And I was like, you still gonna be here, right? Like you gonna supervise in the back somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had to experiment, and I thank God that she did that because we would have still been depending on her to do our hair, you know. So yeah, it was a journey. Me personally, I've definitely been perm, I've been blonde, I've been red, I've been orange. I had a shortcut, I had one side off.
Me too.
Thoughts for me, just trying different things, you know, just to see what would catch. And I'm back all black and natural. So I took a trip around the color wave, and yeah. So
I
yeah.
don't know what my hair color really is.
Yeah, you feel me?
I
I'm just trying to be healthy, a healthy head of hair right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get back to. So yeah.
I'll piggyback off of that. You know, when 6th grade, Mama said, "You on your own." Keisha said, "All right, cool, Ma, I can do my hair." I said, "Well, let me do a good low ponytail." I've always been low maintenance with my hair. Like I do not know. Besides locks, I do not know how to do my own hair. Not because I don't want to, but because I don't want to. I mean, I feel like it should just be simple, and that's just the kind of person I am. So when the opportunity came,
Come on, opportunity.
you know, locked up, I took that lock, this opportunity, and I just did it. And now, you know, 4 or 5 years later, it's just beautiful long blonde locks, and I'm loving it. But I think the shortest my hair has been was to my jawbone, but it was because of heat damage, honestly. So I've been permed, I've been natural, like even before my locks, I was natural, like wearing my puffs, my twist out, bantu knots, all that for like 3-4 years. So the only colors I've been was really red and blonde. So, those are only colors I've been. But I love my journey. But by far my favorite hairstyle on me is my locks, because it is me. I'm a laid back individual and I'm very simple, but I feel like I can always twist or braid my locks into however I'm feeling. And if I'm feeling a low bun or a high bun, low ponytail, curly, crinkle, whatever, then I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, versatility. All right. All right.
Yes.
I guess I'll go next. Oh, Tamika, you want to go?
No, go ahead, because I have trauma. You go ahead.
So I think I have trauma too. Growing up, I think I was very traumatized. Growing up, my mom used to put thread in my hair. We used to go to school with thread, and people used to tease me, "What's that in your hair?" She used to do the braids, Ghanaian braids and stuff like that. It's just a lot of different style. I had the Jerry curl. Oh Jesus, I had the Jerry curl. And then we went to Ghana, and then they cut my hair, grew to a decent length, and they cut it all off. When I went to Ghana, I was crying like crazy because my sister Aya didn't have to cut her hair because her school was fine with long hair in Ghana. And I was like, why can't I go to her school? But, yeah, I actually cut my hair like this in Ghana. So very close to this style. Shorter, yeah, in Ghana. And then when I came back, I permed my hair probably every 6 weeks. But every time I permed my hair, I would notice I would have a headache when the perm was in my hair. So in 2003, I think, or 2004 was the last time I permed my hair. Because every single time I put that perm in my hair. And I remember telling our cousin Amma, because she used to do it for me.
Everybody.
I'm like, Amma, every time you put the perm in my hair, my head hurts. And I've said it to her several times. And then, so finally when I moved to Georgia, I discovered just pressing my hair out. So when I moved to Georgia, I went to the hairdresser every 2 weeks, and he straightened my hair, and I love my hair. He would cut it sometimes. He would never dye it though, because I would always want him to dye it black. And he said, Black people really don't have black hair. We have brown, because my hair is brownish. I don't know if you could tell, but it's brownish. And I never really liked it because it made my hair look dry. But he was like, he would never dye it black, but he would put highlights in it, which I absolutely loved. Okay. And then when I moved to New York, I kept pressing it, and I'm like, I'm tired of this heat on my hair. Right. And finally, I'm like, when I say finally, after 44 years, I just woke up one day and I went to the hairdresser and I cut it all off. This was this past December. Yep. I was like, I don't have to do this. I'm tired. Like, why? It was my memo miss. I missed the memo that I didn't have to please anybody else but me. And when I say I cut my hair and I felt good, I feel good. Now, when I say that, my hair doesn't always look the way I want it to look. But guess what? I'm fine with it. I walk out my house and I am fine with it. So right. It is what it is.
That's a celebration.
I'm chilling. I mean, I still struggle. We're friends sometimes. We're not friends other times. But I love my hair no matter what. No matter what. I'm learning to really love my hair.
I love it.
The way it is, yeah.
I love these wonderful hair journeys that end so wonderfully. Oh Lord, I think the first memory of hair that I have is sitting in the kitchen and Sage's mom straightening my hair with the hot comb. That's the first real memory I have of getting my hair done. And I remember hating it, and I remember crying. I remember her just going, keep still. And the trauma of it was just so awful. So that's my first real, I'm getting my hair done memory. And then the next memory of that is my mom doing my hair. I'm sitting between her legs and she's braiding it or doing whatever. And her constantly saying, oh my God, your hair is so thick. Your hair is so thick. Your hair is so thick. It always cuts my fingers. Your hair is so thick. So I always kind of grew up feeling like your thick hair was a bad thing, right?
And that's what I wanted. I still want. If I covered anything, that's thick hair, but go ahead.
Now, but then I was like, oh my God, my hair is so thick. It cuts my mom's hair. She's always complaining when she's doing my hair. So I felt like that was a bad thing. So it's just so much. and I remember in 5th grade, I got a perm before that because she was just like, it's too thick. I can't, you know. So I had a perm since I was like young, right?
Wow.
And then she sent me to the hairdresser. It was in 5th grade. And apparently the hairdresser was supposed to give me a perm, but instead she cut my hair. And I thought it was so random. It was like 2 totally different things. My mom was just like, go to the hairdresser. I already told her what to do. And I'm sitting there, she literally cuts my hair off, like cuts it off. There's no style, there's no nothing to it. She just cuts it. And I'm like in tears, I'm traumatized because in my head, I'm like, this is what my mom told her to do? Like,
Wow.
she hates my hair. Like, oh my gosh. And I'm in 5th grade. I'm like, there's no way I could go to school like this. I'm like traumatized. But my mom gets home, she's like, that's not what I told her to do. Like, she's supposed to perm your hair. Like, what happened? Like, so needless to say, school was awful because I went from being like, oh, to what the hell? My hair
Right.
literally changed my status in school overnight like that.
Oh,
I
wow.
went from like being the cool kid to being the class roster. Like, because it was a joke. Someone came in like, oh, the office said to send a class roster downstairs. And everyone was like, oh, that's to me because she's the class roster. And it became a thing, right? So it was just always the trauma of hair. And then I went to Ghana, like Sage, went to boarding school, and hair was a thing again. Like you had to cut all your hair off. And I was like, no one wants to let me and my hair be great, right? It was always a fight in school. I would get sent, not a physical fight, but in school, because I would get sent home because I'm trying to make my hair jazzier than
Right.
the low haircut we supposed to have. And they're like, no, American girl, go home, cut it off. You doing too much. I'll try to put a little perm in it so it'll like curl up a little bit, just a little perm so it could have a
Right.
little, you know, I put peroxide on it so it get like bright brown or almost blonde. They were like, no, girl, go home, cut your hair off. So it was all this like trauma around hair, but me trying to find my joy or my prettiness or my style, and people just not letting me be great, right? So needless to say, when I got back home to America, I immediately permed my hair, right? Like, and I've always had a perm, like since then. I've always gone to the hairdresser. I never really owned how to do my hair, right?
Okay.
I could do it if it's crunch time, you know, but I don't enjoy it. I don't want to do my own hair. I will make an appointment quick, fast, in a hurry. Like,
I know that's right.
right. I don't, in the moments that I do have to do it, I don't want to struggle. I don't want to comb the thickness of my hair. So, I mean, this might be very unpopular opinion to our guests, but that's me. I'm like, give me my perm. I need my perm. I want the small tooth comb to go around it. It's not a white people thing. It's not an assimilation thing.
Right.
I don't have the time, the energy, or the patience. Like, I just don't.
Well,
but
it's just what you say. You don't have the desire, and that's okay.
I don't. Like doing this and my arms going to sleep because I can't. Like, I can't. I don't want to. I've seen on social media, I've heard what all my friends have to say. I hear y'all, but I want my perm. I want my perm. I want my weaves. I want my braids. I want my protective style. The things that save me time from doing my hair is what I want to do. So in all honesty, under my weave, probably the 80% of my hair isn't perm because I've just go like back to back, putting my weave in, back to back, putting it in.
Right.
So if it's braided, she's not gonna perm it, right? But the edges, everything else that's left out,
The leave out, right.
right. And when I take my breaks, she perms the whole thing. I'm not taking a break with a piece of it permed, and I mean, so it's thinner than it was originally, and now I want the thick hair that cuts your hands that my mom was talking about when I was little. But
yes, ma'am.
I'd rather be able to comb it. That's me. However, it's a double-edged sword because I have 2 girls, and I'm trying to keep their hair natural. I don't want to perm it. I want it to be their decision on what they want to do and how they want to do their hair. So I'm learning how to do natural hair. I'm learning where to take them to get natural hair done. 1 to 7, so it's a little easier. Some twists and some braids, we good. The 13-year-old, not as easy because she doesn't want to get in
She's
the
done.
braid, right? She's like, I want the flat iron, I want it pressed. And so I'm trying to navigate what that looks like without giving her a perm. So I'm learning from my natural sisters. Her hair type is different from mine, but her hair is so thick. It's so thick. And I want to preserve that for her, right? I'm learning. I'm struggling. I'm learning. Part of me be like, girl, come on, let's go get the perm. But I don't make that decision for her because I feel like it was made for me so early. I just want her to have the skills to learn how to do her hair. So we are literally at, I'm gonna call her in here in a moment, at that crossroads, like, girl, so what you gonna do with your hair? She going high school. She don't want no little kid hairdo, you know. She wants it to be straight most of the time, but flat iron is gonna poof up. So I don't know. I'm here to learn as much as I'm here to share, and I'm sharing a lot. Sorry. It's a lot. I'm sorry, but I don't know, but I want her to also have the access to the versatility. I think it's too early to do like a weave, you know, something like that.
Way too early.
But I want her to have access to versatility. She wants to color her hair. I don't really color my hair. I color the hair because my hair also is dry, which is something that my girls inherited. So I do everything to maintain moisture in my hair. And I know if I color it, it won't go good.
Oh yeah, it'll strip it out.
So my stylist is always very honest with me. Healthy hair is super important. I'm not going to go to a stylist who just does whatever the hell I want them to do. She's like, we're not doing color on your hair. She might do a rinse and it look like there's color, but she's not putting no color on my hair.
Yeah, no peroxide to lift it. Right. Okay.
Right. But yeah, so.
Well, I thank you for your transparency because, and this is why I wanted to talk about it. I got friends who still, and family members who still perm their hair, and there's nothing wrong with that. Again, I joined natural hair because I thought, oh, perms are bad. Again, I loved my perm. Okay, it was nice, it was easy. Like Sage, I had one side of my hair shaved off, like good, love my perm. But dear hearts, on my journey to Ghana and saw my aunts, y'all hear me, because y'all have to look at your family. Now, we all are family, but we're not all on the same line of family members. And I'm looking at my aunts, and this is not to tell everybody's business, so I'm just going to say aunts in general, so y'all don't know which side of the family I'm talking about, okay? But my aunt said to me, don't perm your hair anymore. Mind you, I had braids when I went to Ghana. She was like, don't perm your hair anymore. I said, but you know, she said, listen, look. She put her head down, and she was smooth bald right here. No hair follicles. I mean, smooth, but not missing hair. I mean, bald like how my forehead is clean. Nothing was growing back there.
Wow.
That was what, 2014? Didn't touch a perm again because I knew that come down my line. That's for me. That's my reason for doing it. Fear. Now, I'm somebody who has cut my hair all the way off like a boy. I had a straight Caesar in college. I was like, I'm cute, you know, until I saw somebody else in my style. Now I had to hurry up and slap a weave in it because I don't want to look like everybody else. But I digress. The whole point is, when I saw my aunt, I was like, you can show me better than you could tell me. There was nothing anybody else can tell me other than that, because that to me is hormonal. That is a family trait. I'm like, you can't really escape it. I might not ever escape it. I may still wind up being smooth bald. Please, God, let my bald head look good. You know, I don't know, but it may still happen. Thank God for weaves and wigs, I should say, because, you know, if it's smooth bald, nothing is going to be affixed on there. But that was the reason why I went natural. It wasn't really for hair care, even though I believed in hair care because I did it for other people. We have another cousin, Janice, Gigi. I braided her hair. I kept her hair done up until she went to college. I could not perm her hair until she was old enough to do it herself. That girl had hair down her back. Like, I kind of felt your mother Mika, like, because I'm like, her hair is so thick. Oh, I'll be doing this hair forever. But I'm like, I'd rather do it and care for it and love on her hair. And I have growing hands, you know. Again, it's how I made my extra money in college. Braiding hair, you know. So I appreciate any of my clients. Thank y'all.
You braided my hair. I ain't pay you though.
Thank you, girl.
but it is about caring about hair. I stayed up yesterday and braided my hair because I wanted to have my hair be in a protective style before I make my I know I have to I'm in a wedding next am I in the wedding? Now I'm thinking about it. Well, I'll be there. And I know that I want to do a different style, and this is a way to let my hair breathe. Hi, my love.
Hi. Come in.
Hey.
Hey, Elle.
Hi.
That is my sunshine. All right, let me introduce her, and then is it all right if I ask Elle a couple of questions?
Of course.
Okay. Hi, my love. How you doing?
This is my baby, even though she's not the baby, she's the older one. Gabrielle. So we were talking about hair, and so I brought up your hair and the journey that we're on, and how you're trying to figure out what to do now that you took out your braids. What's your questions, F?
Well, that was gonna be my first question. So she must have just taken out her braids. How do you feel about your hair? Are you good with it?
I like my hair. It can be
Okay.
annoying sometimes. I like it.
Okay. Well, what makes it annoying?
It can be hard to manage, and some styles are hard to do.
Okay. Is there anything that you wish your hair could do that it doesn't do?
Grow faster.
Grow faster. Your hair's grown a lot. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
last summer, her hair was falling out a year ago, and we couldn't figure out why, right?
Mhm.
And last summer, like the whole middle part was gone. We went to a dermatologist. She got like shots, and then she got this oil that she puts in her hair every day, and it's grown back so much,
Mhm.
and it's
wow.
like thicker like it was before. So and clearly it's not straight right now. Like when it's straight,
Right.
it's pretty long. It's still nice and thick, but
Did I miss that phase? I've only ever seen her with her hair done, quote unquote. So I'm on the outside looking in, Elle. So your hair looks long enough to me, but it's about how you feel about your hair. And as long as you love it, that's fine. If that's the only thing you wish it would do is grow faster, I'll take faster. I will take that. Okay, y'all have any other questions for her? Because she's actually going to help me segue into the next little portion I want to talk about, which is the products that we use.
Yeah.
thank you
Okay.
for having me out here.
Right. Again, like come on, I like a hammer.
Bye.
Here.
Hi.
Okay, so I don't know if you all were paying attention in the beginning because Sage had a bottle in her hand and she was talking with it and just doing this. And
Oh shoot! I didn't even realize I was doing that.
I didn't either.
so let me tell y'all, family, because I mean family out there in the world. So I think we family. Okay, we family. All right. So I tell my dope panelists, yeah, well, guys, I was just getting some products I want, and I showed them the couple. It was like, oh, well, let me go get my products too, because we share our products. And again, this is not necessarily an endorsement. Okay.
Not at all, because no one kind of check nothing.
I'm not telling you what to use because I'm still on my hair care journey and what works for me.
Wow.
I've been trying to ask. I didn't bring it back. Some of you already know about the Aztec mud that it's like a clay. I put that on my hair, and I put my peppermint oil as a base. So, and of course, not paying attention because I let it sit there. And I was like, why is my head tingling? I forgot about the peppermint oil. But I use peppermint oil. I use let me say it right. Aragon oil, or argan oil. I think I should change the name. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm liking Cream of Nature stuff. And all of a sudden I found myself liking a brand. I'm old school. I have my B&B, BB. Yeah, I'm a BB. You know how long it took me how old I was before I figured out that BB was Brown Brothers?
Really?
I was already in Atlanta going to their hair show.
Which is the bomb. Yeah.
Don't judge me. I'm special. My Wild Growth, I like the white bottle, and I mix it with my other oils.
I feel like I told you about that. Did I tell you about that?
Or no?
I'm good. Hey, you want the credit? I'll take that.
No,
Sure.
I'm asking legitimately because I tell people about it to put on eyebrows because people always say, "Oh my gosh, how you get your eyebrows?" Yeah.
Yeah, heard that too.
Evan was talking.
No,
Evan
you
was
do
talking.
not
I'm
tell
sorry.
us that,
That's
but
why I
thank
asked
you.
you that, because
Oh.
that's one of my secrets. Like, even
Because
though.
Oh wow.
okay, first of all, your eyebrows are beautiful and thick, and they always have been, family. They always have been.
Right.
So thank you for the tip, because mine are naked. Okay, they're
Yeah,
nicely
use
drawn on now.
a clean mascara brush, like a new one,
Mhm.
and put a drop on there. Rub it with this oil every night.
Oh, y'all just have it
It will-
handy. Okay.
It will full out. It will full out. I mean, you could do the same for your edges.
Yeah, and that's what I use it on my edges. So you see here,
Mhm.
because I used to be, again, smooth, bald. This right here, everyone should get one. It's not dirty. What it is it has
Brown gel on it.
gel on it.
Stop it.
Just about to ask.
And this right here is some of the best
Oh,
edge
I use
control
that
ever.
too. We used to
And if you
sell
can
Let me
get
see,
them
put
black,
that closer.
okay, wait, find the camera. There you go. Oh, I probably should turn it this
Okay.
way. Yeah.
No, the other way was
the
right.
other way.
Oh, wait,
Open
right.
it
Okay.
up. Oh, here comes.
Yeah.
Open it
Yeah.
up. What color is that one?
This one is gold.
I have
and
the
also
gold
buy
one
the black
and
one.
the dark brown one.
Okay.
See, I do black. I like the black one because it kind of melts
on.
with your edges,
Yeah.
and it looks good. And all right, and so now this is one of my latest requirements, and I have to use this sparingly. Right here, this is the gotta be glue.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
don't use Gorilla Glue.
Doesn't look. That's what I'm not gonna judge that girl.
She has a new hairline out. Just so y'all
All right,
know.
so come on.
Really?
Wait, who has a new hairline out?
Gorilla Glue girl.
What's her name?
Mark,
I don't remember
Hey.
the name of it, but she has a hairline.
Hey,
Yeah,
make
that-
it do what it do.
Capitalize off that.
Yeah.
She did that.
Ephesians, I think 4:29, keeping my mouth shut. Look what y'all got. Let me see your product.
Wait, so what do you use that for? What do you use
So
to,
this is styling gel. So what I would do
Got
with
it.
it is I would mix it in my hand and then kind of for lay down, if I want to lay down, and then get my, I thought I had it here. Everybody needs one of the little silk scarves you get from the hair store, or if you've stolen one from your best friend or your mom, like I did, I stole one from my best friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a silk scarf, and it ties it down, and then you go out of your lane.
That's what I was missing, because I could not get my edges to lay down for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And my esthetician was like, are you tying it with a scarf?
You need a scarf.
You
A
do.
scarf is your friend
Yeah.
because it'll lay it down. And now you have to make sure that right before you go out, you kind of rub the lines. Because sometimes in our effort to keep it laid down, we tie it a little too tight sometimes. I'm like, why is my head hurting?
I
Right.
can't have a headache.
Cut off my circulation. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So-
why I stopped wearing the scarf, because I was tying it too tight. So now I just wear a bonnet to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Listen,
on my silk pillow. I can't wear a scarf anymore. I was
It's
tired.
interesting that you say that, because people like, when I get my hair like really curled and it's like laid and the curls last for days, they're like, how do you sleep? I'm like, normally.
regular.
I don't wear a bonnet.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger and I was getting I'm way older than y'all. So I would get those freeze curls when everyone was getting the first shortcut. And Spritz was my friend before we understood that it broke off your
Yes.
hair.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep pretty.
Finger waves, all of it.
Sleeping pretty. Girl, let me tell you something. My bonnet isn't even a silk bonnet. I got one of those, Bob Marley netted things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I throw that right over my head, go to sleep. I do have a silk pillowcase that helps me because
Good.
I in the middle of the night, first of all, I'll get frustrated because I'll wake up and be disturbed that my scarf is off. So now you interrupted my sleep, and that cannot happen. I love my sleep. For those of you who know me, you know how I am about my sleep. Okay. So, who else has items? Share.
I got some items. Cream of Nature. I'm not sure if you all did this.
Oh, I think we shouting out Human Nature.
Healthy and long fortifying
Gabrielle
what?
loves that product.
shampoo and the hair.
That looks great.
It's the best one yet because it works. You know how you say your peppermint oil and your other stuff work. This make your hair tingle. This
Oh, really?
mask, it's just like soothes your hair. you supposed to wash it out. I leave it on, and my hair be so soft and stuff. And I just make sure that I do a 2-strand twist or whatever stuff I'm doing, all that kind of stuff. So that's that. Jamaican black castor oil.
I got that
That's
too.
good.
Yes.
That's good. Now I don't use the Cream of Nature edge control, but I do use the edge effect. This
Okay.
is amazing.
That's the real deal right there.
This is gone, but it's amazing. I just buy this size because I use it all the time. And something that one of my communication sisters put me on, LaPortia Ermilis, shout out to you, baby. Don't be bald. You put this on your hair.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
Oh,
Baby, don't be bald.
I remember that from being
Baby,
young.
don't be bald. Oh,
That's
Jesus.
the name of it. I thought you were
Oh,
just
wow.
Okay, and what does that do? That's
Look, I put this on. You can put it on like after you shampoo condition your hair if you want to put it on in your roots.
like a leave-in. Okay.
Yeah,
And
like
they used to
your
use that
scalp,
for
put it through your
babies
hair.
whose hair were growing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's gone too. It's blue on the inside. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
Baby, don't be bald. I love
It
it.
Right
when you
there.
said that.
it works.
That was a
and
good
I
name there.
use that with that super growth oil that you just
Wow.
had.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make the super growth oil with everything. If
Yeah.
it's gonna
I
go
need
in there.
to get that.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, who's next? What you got? What you got? What you got?
All right, I'll go. Chaff, let me tell you, I'm hair products like crazy. I think I've tried some of everything between myself and just with the girls trying to figure out what to use. I'll say consistently for the three of us, what I look for is something for moisture, number one,
Mhm.
and something for growth, right? So I'll say my favorite things that I go to, and I try to use black products, but for me, that doesn't always work. So I just use what works. So we already talked about this, the growth oil,
Yeah.
which I use more on my brows and my edges than anything. I
Me
use
too.
than on my actual hair because I'm very funny about smell, right? So if I feel like it's gonna make my hair smell bad, then I'm cool on it. Like that's a deal breaker for me.
So
So
no sulfur aid.
huh?
So no sulfur aid.
Yeah, no. Well, this is the thing. I had to at one point because the dandruff, but like very lightly before bed, and
Mhm.
then like the whatever the excess is will come out.
Well,
on
I mean,
the-
as we got older, sulfur aid came out with sulfur aid light because there was no such thing when I was younger, and not to mention that tar. Oh, I can't think what it is, but it's some kind of tar grease. But anyway, go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm very sensitive to smell, but I guess if I need it, I'll use it at nighttime, and then so that smell will kind of like dissipate. This another oil
Mm.
that is like amazing. I use it on Serena's hair a lot.
I
I
want
use it
that
on
just
her
because
part.
it's rosemary.
Yeah.
Yeah, rosemary and, and
Peppermint
peppermint.
and rosemary.
I like the fine on the
Mhm.
bottle.
right.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. The hair
Okay,
kitchen.
the hair
The
kitchen.
hair kitchen.
and
Catchy name. I like
Oh,
it.
yeah, I use it on her. It's thick. It's thick. It's pricey too, but it keeps her hair. When I take her braids out, like I put it in the parts, maybe
Mhm.
2 to 3 times a week, and then I rub it on my edges as well. Amazing. When I take her braids out, her hair is nice and moisturized in there. Nice and moisturized. And when my stylist takes my braids out, she's like, "Ooh, your hair is doing good. You keeping it nice and moisturized without it being over greasy."
Yeah.
So really good. No promo because they ain't kind of check, but I mean it does work.
Amen.
I I have probably every edge control because I swear I'll be trying to be cute, but it doesn't work. So I just focus on keeping my edges straight as opposed to whatever. And this has been a gem.
Okay.
Swagoo.
Wagyu.
Okay. I never heard
Well,
of
I
that.
feel like that's what Beyonce's is saying her song.
You got that
Or was
swag. Thought you dripping swag goo. Ooh. Yeah. And it's a little tiny ass bottle and it's $14. That's how good it is. Okay. Because
Dang.
the other thing about my girl's hair, especially Gabrielle, any gel I use leaves a residue. It could not leave a residue on all the rest of you. It will leave one on her.
Yeah.
This does not.
Oh wow.
It does not. I just enjoy it. I enjoy it. It lays that nappy edge I have down so good. So good. Even with a finger before I use the brush, honey. It is hard
That's
to
what I
find.
like.
So when I see it, I get like 3 bottles.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Yeah. This, okay, I have this like my last week. This
Oh,
natural
I
hair.
got that shampoo. That's what I use.
I be
Look
wanting
at me,
to-
look at me,
Natural
we
hair.
love it.
Avocado
Yes,
almond, yo.
I have the leave-in.
All right, I have to
Yep.
try to leave in. This is the mousse. And when I say I go through this like water,
Ooh,
because I use it
Yes.
on all 3 of us. I don't use it on my hair.
Mine is
It's fake,
empty.
but
You see this?
and when I take out my own hair, when I'm doing my own hair, because I'm not using expensive products on the weave, right? This gets the girl's curl pattern. Woo! That curl pattern be okay. When you
This
pump
thing.
this thing right here, oh Lord, that curl pattern be hidden.
Not that she about to demonstrate. Come on, come
I'm
on.
not, but I can't waste no product, honey. I can't just wipe it on the towel. I can't waste no good product, honey.
Lord.
This, y'all, this.
But that's what I look. I use the shampoo and conditioner from Design Essentials. And
Use
that
the
exact
mousse on your
brand.
natural hair. That your curl
I'm
pattern.
gonna get the mousse. I'm
Your
gonna
curl
get the mousse.
pattern. I'm telling you. Put
Okay, so
this
what's
on.
that? What's that, Sage? If it's not the
This
mousse,
is a leave-in.
a leave-in. Okay.
It smells good and it's finished because I've used it all. I'm
But
about
it's
to
so
go get-
bomb, right?
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh
It's really
my
good. And it's
God.
funny because I had the mousse, but I was sleeping on the mousse because I'm just learning my natural hair. and stuff.
Girl. And this is what I'm telling
So
you.
I'm gonna
After
go.
you put that in,
Yeah.
do a little spray bottle joint, right?
Mhm.
Put this mousse on and use a detangling brush. The way
Mhm.
your curl will pop. Thank me
Okay.
later.
I'm
Thank
going
me
to.
later.
All right, I'm gonna get it tomorrow because I gotta get more of the leave-in. So I'm gonna get the mousse too. I've been experimenting with so many different
Let me
things.
tell you. I just got it on rotation at Amazon. Just tell
Yeah.
me every new
Oh,
month.
for real. Oh, subscribe.
Yeah, because I'm
Come
lazy.
on.
All right, last 2. So
Okay.
I love a good leave-in conditioner. I need me a leave-in. I need it to moisturize. I need me a leave-in. After I wash the girl's hair, be dry in a hot second. So I need me a good leave-in. And this is a great one.
Okay.
I have
I've
ones
been looking for one.
that aren't as expensive,
Mhm.
but this is worth the coin.
Oh,
Okay.
It's worth the coin. And it's also what my hairdresser uses on my hair, amongst other things. We need moisture in our house. So,
Yeah.
and the last thing that gives me moisture from Pantene, and I actually originally bought this because me and Davita's good friend / sister Demetria, who's a blogger, Demetria Lucas, this was a product that she's endorsing. She's the face of it, right?
Mhm.
So I
Oh,
was like, I want to support. It's like Pantene's, Black Girl series. I want to support. First of all, it smells amazing. Okay. And then I was like, I'm gonna support. So I'm gonna buy like one or two.
Tamika needs her own commercial. You need your own spot because you're doing so good.
she is. She
No,
is.
but no. So first was just support, right? But then I put it in Serena's hair. Oh my gosh. I have the shampoo too. And it's not expensive. This is $8.99. The shampoo is like $6.99. The shampoo is amazing. Okay. Like her hair is moist and everything after I'm done. And then this is just like the styling cream.
Okay. That's what I've been looking for. A good styling cream that doesn't leave a residue. I was going to say somebody's name, but I don't want to put nobody's product out there that leaves that white. I don't like it.
No residue.
I have not found anything.
And it says hydrating buttercream. It is exactly that. It is hydrating and it's creamy. It's amazing. All right.
And I'm
if
not
I'm
sounding
to the face of it, I'll be like, I need to be because I use it in real life.
Because you know how you like when I use Neutrogena or Pantene, I'll use their shampoo when I want to strip every piece of oil out of my hair. So I may do that once a year to just like start over. You know what I'm saying? Like a good, I don't know how else to say, but to strip my hair for everything. So when I think about people who make products and they say, oh, this is the Black Girl line, I'm like, did you get a Black Girl?
Right.
Test subjects. You
Right.
know, did you try my hair or did you try a hair that was closer to something you already used to? You
Exactly.
know,
Girl, like,
Is
Really.
y'all know what I mean, right? You know,
yeah.
yeah.
our less melanated sisters, you
Mm.
know, we got different challenges with our hair. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
right.
That's my only reason for my comment.
Yep.
Okay. What else we got?
That's everything, but those I that works in my house for our very
Right.
dry hair, and it gives us what we need, honey. Gives
Oh,
what
no.
we need. Gives the people what
Ah.
they need, honey.
Okay, who didn't go? Who didn't show their product?
Okay.
Go, but y'all using the same products I'm using, so, and I didn't bring everything else, but like I said, the leave-in conditioner, and then the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Morocco, because my hair
Yes,
is really
ma'am.
dry. Also, is almost finished, as you can see. I just bought it like 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
Mhm.
3 or 2 weeks ago, and it's almost done.
You got
But
that
I
to
spray this
refill.
all the time. Plus, I use Jamaican castor oil. Like, that's
Yeah.
my lifesaver because my hair is so dry.
Now, mind you, I use a little bit of
So
Jamaican
dry.
castor oil and beeswax when I'm doing somebody else's locks, when I'm starting them or if I'm retwisting them. That's what that's what introduced me to the Jamaican castor oil. That's it.
I actually use that for my whole body sometimes when I
Okay.
run out of some stuff. So I use that. And what else do I use? I'm experimenting. I'm still in the experimental stage because I cut my hair 6 weeks ago. So now I'm using Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls or whatever. That's, I think, the last thing I put in my hair.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Girl,
But
want that
um,
curl
If
pattern
it
to
works
pop.
for you, baby,
yeah, I'm
it
gonna
didn't work
try
for
to
me, but
move.
it worked for
Because
you.
it's funny that you said that, because there was one time, there was like a week stretch that I absolutely loved my hair. And I think I was using that mousse with this. And then I just jumped to something else. So I'm gonna stop jumping.
Girl.
And that's what we do. You should see my basket. I didn't bring the whole basket out here, but
Very
there's a little bit of everything in there. I'm like,
Listen,
why do I
Two
have all
closets.
this?
Two
I'm trying
closet
to,
products.
I'm trying to find my products. I
Yeah.
still haven't found what I really, but these two, I won't ever give up. Ever,
Okay.
ever,
Yeah.
ever.
My products aren't as bad as my hair weave bag. Now that is a suitcase. That is a suitcase.
I got all kinds of colors.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I love it.
Yeah. It's bad.
I don't gotta worry about that. Hallelujah.
I
You
gotta
know
get me
what?
some new hair for the
What do
fall.
you use for your locks?
Yeah, you gotta
Oh.
use something for your locks, even though I know you know penis, but you know.
Just like Derek said, I do use the beeswax, but when I don't have the beeswax, I use the Cantu, what is it, hairdressing type.
See, and that Cantu didn't work for me either. Miss
Yeah.
Jessie and
Here,
Cantu didn't work for me.
here.
It doesn't mean it doesn't work. So
Yeah.
y'all don't write me.
It's
Okay,
all
that's
on
not what
your
I
hair
said.
type, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
just
can't
because
do to be too watery.
Yeah.
As opposed to,
yeah.
you know.
It's a pretty good consistency. Like I just use it because my hair is thick, so just to smooth down my hair, so I could just twist it and interlock it. And then I got the peppermint oil too, though. I got the peppermint oil. But like, I'm scouting out different products because my locks can be dry, and I
Mhm.
need to get on a better regimen on using products on a regular. So that's me. But I do want to get products to where my locks are moisturized. So like when I like when I just like play with my hair, I was like, dandruff or just air or what is this? But
Yeah,
it's
it could be
just
residue
dryness
from the
pretty much.
product.
Yeah, so I'm scouting for more products, and then when my locks can be really itchy, so I'm doing the no more itch spray. I'm doing
Yeah,
that.
mango
So-
lima is good.
You know what's good too? Fa had mentioned it before, but the sulfate spray,
Mhm.
because you know I be trying to get away from the strong smell, so the spray doesn't smell. It's
Yeah.
fine, and it works really good.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to get in like my braid,
Mhm.
that spray.
Most of.
You and I'll say this: when I used to have my locks, like my locks would break in the middle because I remember I bleached them, I put my peroxide, then they were red.
Yeah.
So and yours are blonde, so I imagine that they would get dry faster. And again, what happened to me doesn't have to happen to you, but mine were breaking in the middle,
Yeah.
and that worried me. I was already stressing, and I'm like, I
Right.
don't need whole locks coming out.
Right.
You know?
That's to make
Right.
your hair fall out now.
Yeah. I do have some that's like it's thick and then it's real thin and then it's thick. So
Mhm.
I'm just like,
Right.
gotta remedy this because I need to
Right.
either repair my locks or I'm to the point where I want to cut them off, but I really want to repair them so I don't have to cut my locks. So
Well, I mean, they can be repaired.
yeah.
I'll tell you the stupid thing I did with my locks because I didn't cut them off. What I did was stupid. I undid every single one of my locks with my weave needle.
Whoa.
Took each one out. Every single one had a big old afro. And then what did I do?
What'd you
cut
do?
it.
Don't tell me you cut
Cut
it
it
off.
off.
No. Girl, you should have put some conditioner on that mother, let it sit. That's what you
I-
should have did.
I was like,
I was like, can you? I didn't even know you could undo locks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sister locks, you can, but
I
my-
wish
That's a lot of
It
work.
looked like a lot of work.
It's a
yeah,
lot of work.
I got 200 locks, so I'm not sitting down to undo all my locks.
Oh, you
Okay,
counted
no.
your
How do you
locks?
know how many locks you
I
got?
know. That's what I'm saying. You counted
I
your
count
locks.
it. Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh
Thing.
wow.
Count it. Got
just took your
200.
word for it.
Yeah.
It's 200, 200.
Wow.
I will
Wow.
listen, we got to talk about how we misuse conditioner.
Mm.
We're supposed to use like maybe a dime, a quarter worth.
No,
I'd be
No.
like,
no. I rebuke that.
What do you do? Do you
I rebuke
What,
that.
leave-in conditioner?
Hey.
I rebuke
Squeeze
that.
it
I
on
will
the
use
nose.
the hell out of conditioner. And I
Yeah.
taught my child the same thing. Squeeze the bottle, honey.
come on.
Wow. Put it in there.
Get that good rub
Comb
in.
through it. Comb
Hey.
through it, then put some more.
Get all up in there. All up in there. Just
Yeah.
I was a braider and a wash girl in a salon in Atlanta, and shout out to Mr. T. Okay, and I was, washing somebody's hair. He was like, well, "What in the world? You don't?" He said, "Black people, listen. You don't need to use
Yeah, we
the
do.
whole bottle
Wow.
to rinse somebody's hair. This
Wow.
is how much you want. You're supposed to use like this." I'm like,
He
it don't
alive.
feel like it's doing anything. That little bit. I'm like, no,
Right.
I want to see the whiteness.
Right.
Come on.
My hair too thick,
Oh.
honey. I'm
Yeah.
using half a bottle for sure.
Everything need to be covered from the roots to the
To the
tip.
tip. Come
My
on.
hair is not here to play with you. You cannot use that little teaspoon of conditioner. And I
Come on.
Yeah, that
I
work on a
understand.
perm. That don't.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that don't work.
I
Yeah.
started off that way. I was like, okay, let me put it. You know what? Let me get some more.
Right.
A little bit more.
I'm like,
the psychology of it, because if you
Yes,
can't,
it's
you're like,
yeah.
it's not there.
Yeah.
It's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
then after you comb through it, it's about half gone. You got to put some more in
Right.
there.
Yep.
Massage it in,
The missing
Right.
spots.
do a cool rinse, all of it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes,
All
yes.
of that. All of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I rebuke that. I'm going to slather on the conditioner.
Come on now.
That's what I should have called this. How do you conditioner?
Listen.
Yeah.
Excessively.
It's,
Yes.
it's the only way.
Don't do
It's the
that.
only way.
It's the only way. It might be mental. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm putting that conditioner in.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better. It makes me feel better. All right, so we're coming to the close of our show, ladies, and all of our family out there. Hey, y'all. Hey.
I just want
Leave
to say
us-
this.
I just wanted. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
go
sorry
ahead.
to say. I'm sorry. It's just really important for me to say this because I spent almost all my life paranoid about my hair.
Okay.
And I don't want other little girls, young ladies,
Right.
teenagers growing up feeling that way. Do what you want with your hair and
Right.
Thank
feel good about
you.
it.
Thank
Feel
you.
good about it, whether it's cut, whether it's with a wig, a weave, braids. Feel good about your hair and don't let anybody make you feel less than.
Come on.
Yeah.
Because I spent almost my whole life worrying about my hair, and it was a waste of my time and my energy. Now I don't care how I look, because guess what? I'm still cute.
Come on.
Period.
Come on.
Hi.
Come on.
Yes.
Sage
I
did
love
what I
Yes,
With-
yes. That's what-
unceremoniously
I-
what I was
I'm
getting ready to
sorry,
tell y'all to
Auntie.
do. Give us some parting words about
Sorry.
I'm just not- no, it's perfect because this hair thing, I told you, it's a journey.
Yeah.
It's been,
Yeah.
it's been trauma and figuring out and confusion
Right.
and comfort zone. And now that I have two daughters, it's always a
Mhm.
conversation about hair. And
Yeah.
they're like, why can't my hair be straight? Why can't it look
Yeah.
like this? And they're like, and they want it to do what the white people's hair does. And I'm like, our hair doesn't do that. And just trying to
Right,
get them
right.
to get an appreciation for their hair. And then they're like, well, can we do our hair like you do? I'm like, when you get older,
Right.
And then being very, very clear with them about, you know, sometimes I wear my hair out, sometimes I wear weave, sometimes I wear braids.
Exactly.
Option, because mommy is very busy, honey. Mommy
Right.
has a job and she runs a business and she takes care of you. And I don't have the time and energy to put into it. I just want to wake up and shake it and be fabulous, right?
Exactly.
Not
Yes.
I woke
mommy,
up like this.
Right.
right. I don't ever want you to think it's because mommy does not love her hair.
That's
Right.
right.
Because
That's
I
right.
do. I
Right.
do. And I take care of my hair. I'm very conscious that when I go
Right.
to the hairstylist that my hair is healthy.
Mm,
And that's
right.
important to me. And I'm let them see my hair in the process.
Right.
So it's never that I want it to look like a white person or whatever.
Mhm.
So I have those conversations with them. So it's very important to me that we have that conversation, that we say out loud, like, do what you want to do because you want to do it, because it makes you happy, it makes you feel comfortable. Have those genuine conversations with your children, with your daughters. So
That's right.
important. So important. The hair shaming, that's really a
Yeah.
thing for me, right? It really like takes me to like a level of festivity. And it comes in different forms, right? It comes in I won't even categorize. Some Black women saying, "Ooh, I never wear weave," and so
Okay.
Right.
great, wonderful, and so whatever. So like it's a form of shaming. And
Yeah.
for me, I don't feel no shame. I do whatever Mika want to do, right? But like, what's your point?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so what? Do what you do. If you embrace, if you, and it's not like a just factual statement. Oh, I never. It's like with
Right.
the air of like,
Of
you know,
judgment and superiority.
right. Like, but the white girls do. So don't get it confused and think that they don't wear weaves. Like,
Yeah.
First of all, the first weave I ever did was for a white woman, a rich white woman at that. I was like, and as I'm sewing, I'm like, they get weaves.
Right. And to your original point, where men be like, "Oh, I don't want a woman who wear weave," but you chasing half
you do.
of the women that actually are wearing them. Like, don't get it confused, from the Kardashians all the way. So it's never about you can't grow your hair or you don't have no hair. Maybe you just want to do something different. Maybe you want color and you don't want to put it on your hair. Maybe you want to be long
Right.
today, short today, blonde today, black today, whatever. Do you, right?
Right.
And don't make anyone feel a way about it. I mean, I've heard it all, from the class roster to, all of it. I've heard in an interview after a couple of rounds, of course, this came to me later. Oh, her hair was straight at first, but now she in an interview with braids. What does that mean? Like, what does
Is
that
she
mean?
no longer qualified? I don't understand.
Right.
Like, oh, what happened? Her hair was straight the first time.
Mhm.
And the person is still the same. What are we hiring here?
Exactly.
Why was
Right.
that even part of the conversation?
Yeah.
So it just frustrates me a lot. I promise I'm gonna close soon. I promise I am. But the hair thing is so like, the other day, my daughter was doing tutoring,
Mm.
and she does it virtually, right? And we had just got back from New York. You know, as F said, you know, we had a death in the family. I was very emotional. There's a lot going on. She went to the hairdresser to get her hair done. It's probably been about 3 weeks at this point. And she gets on with the tutor. I'm laying in bed and I hear the tutor go, "You still got those braids?" I lost it.
Ooh.
I lost it. I lost it. I just lost it. So I didn't say anything at first because I was letting it kind of just process, letting the tutoring happen. And afterwards, I went downstairs and I was like, did she say that or am I bugging, right? My child didn't think anything of it, you know. And I'm saying it to her dad, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's such a big deal. You make everything a big deal. You about to go off." And
You should have called me.
I slept on it because I was like, maybe I'm overreacting. I'm still emotional. I'm mourning. I'm sad. It's a lot going on, you know. But
Maxwell doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I woke up. I was on fire. I went downstairs and at first I cussed him out. Okay, like I was so angry that my voice was shaking. Like all the emotion was coming out because I said, "I know you told me to let it go," what the tutor said, but I'm not letting it go.
Right.
And he goes, "Oh my gosh." And when he hit that, "Oh my gosh," it sent me to a level.
Oh my God.
I said, because you don't, I don't know if we could cut. I'm like, because you don't get it. Because you don't get it, Black man, and you are part of the problem. I was like, what I'm not going to do is let anyone first shame me as a mother. And two, I'm not going to let anybody put that on my child. What is a 7-year-old supposed to do with that? She don't do her own hair. I said, you part of the problem walking around here talking about, oh, y'all hair look dry. Go let your mama brush your hair. Oh, you gonna wear your hair nappy like that? I said, you are a man and you are putting these images of what a black lady's hair is supposed to be on our child. So you don't feel what I feel when a black lady says something to my child about her hair. And I'm not gonna
Any
be quiet.
lady,
Right.
I don't care who it is.
And you might not be angry, but you need to get angry because
Right.
that's your problem. Walking around here talking about your mama can't cut her hair. Can't be going to the same barber. I'm like, see, that's your problem. You putting that on our children.
Ooh, Chalet.
Don't put your little man issues, your lack of understanding about black women and their hair and the traumas they got to deal with onto my child. So you might not understand where this anger is coming from, where this feeling is coming from, but you gonna understand. And I'm going to call and I'm going to have something to say. So there's nobody going to make my child feel like her hair is lesser than. If she was on that screen with a mohawk, half of her hair green and dreadlocks in the back, she gonna be quiet and teach her.
Come on.
I was so hot.
So you know, I need to know. So did you get it right?
Did you call?
Yeah.
Yes. And not only did I called with my child present because I need her to know that I affirm
Will
you. First of
protect
all, I'm not gonna be shamed as a mom because I
That's
was
right.
going through something, right? As a lot of you on here know, we spent 2 weeks planning, and I'm up all night, and I'm working on different things for the family, for the them out of town for another week, and then as soon as I came back, Serena had surgery, so she I ain't thinking about doing her hair. She about to have surgery, So you don't know what someone's going through before you even make the comment, right?
Yeah.
So
And this is not about. It's not
that's
about you
what
being
we
sensitive. People make these offhanded comments all of the time. You don't think.
What is she
You're
supposed
not
to do with
somebody
that
who's gonna
energy?
solve the problem. Like, what are you doing?
You ain't gonna make her feel no kind of way about her hair. You're not gonna put that on her. That's what you're gonna do. So I had the conversation with her present because I'm like, I need you to know that you're beautiful, however you are. And if we kept raising and they turned to dreadlocks, then you was gonna have dreadlocks. And ain't none of that nobody's business.
Exactly.
Right.
And she apologized and she did explain that it was offhanded and she didn't think about it and it wasn't meant to be negative. We just, talking in it. Yeah, but it wasn't appropriate.
No,
and most of all, I needed Daddy to know that you affirm our little black girls. You don't tell them.
Yes, come on, affirmation.
Kinky or too dry or it's too whatever. Okay, maybe it needs some sprucing up. Go let mommy know. But however it is, it's beautiful. However they want to do it, it's cool.
Right.
You don't tell them it's too black or it's too kinky or it's too whatever.
Yes, Lord.
Like to neat because that's how we get down. But whatever they decide to do, you beautiful and we love you, and that's the end of it.
Right.
So, honey, whew, I'm done.
I could tell you emotional about that.
Right.
But you did the right thing, and to me, above all things, you let your child know that she's beautiful, and most importantly, that she will be protected by you no matter what.
Right.
There is nothing like feeling like your mother is not protective of you and whatever comes with your beauty.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hair is not the most important thing that I attribute to my beauty. So I wear it how I want to wear it. But I know that that's coming from a place of trauma, especially if I see little girls whose hair doesn't grow.
Right.
I have done many little girls' hair. I'm like, where's your mama? Where's your dad? And I go talk to them. Hey, who's doing her hair? I'll do it. Versus, oh, that looks terrible, and you don't need to. I'm not doing all of that. How can I help?
Exactly.
Because I want her to feel beautiful. Because right now she's hiding or she's coveting having long hair because she thinks that long hair is beautiful hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All hair is beautiful hair.
Yeah.
Whether it is done, not done, however you want to frame it on your face, you have to love the hair. This is what you got.
Right.
This is what you got. There's nothing you can do about it other than fix it how you want to fix it so you can be happy with it. I think you did an amazing job letting her know that she's loved and to love herself the way that she is.
Thank you.
Nika has touched on it. And just like we've all said, this is the way we wear hair has nothing to do with wanting to be quote unquote white. Okay. We're not trying to assimilate. I like the versatility of what my hair can do. My hair, and like I said, I got Jesus hair and I'm all right with that. But my hair can be braided, it can be weave, it can be curled. I can do a whole bunch of things with my hair without it being silky. Okay.
Right.
But if it was, I'd still find a way because it's my hair.
Right.
It's my hair. And I want us to love what we have. You all have last thoughts about hair. We've heard Mika's, so what are your last thoughts you want to share with people about your hair or hair?
I would say own your crown.
Mm.
Own it. Whatever it is at the moment, just own it.
Mhm.
You don't have to be like anybody else because it's your crown.
Right.
Right.
Whether you want it short, whether you want it long, whether you want to cut your hair but you don't know how it's gonna look, so you get a wig instead to see how it's gonna look. And if you like it, then that's when you could cut your real hair. You know what I'm saying? You can do it that way too. It's all up to you. But just remember, even if you make a mistake with your hair, it grows back. You just gotta make sure you take care of it. That's
Mhm.
all.
Girls back.
That's it for me. Those are my part words. Own your crown.
I would say your hair is a part of you. It's part of your body, and therefore you should embrace yourself and your hair. The hair that, whether it's faux C or non-C, you need to embrace yourself and your hair because it's a
Right.
part of you. So if you don't like it, change it, and if you like it, make it to where you love it. And I will say that I did not truly love my hair until I got locks. It's only because I embraced, because when I got my locks, I just started to understand me, myself, and what I did and didn't like. I'm a twin. And if they see twin A with something, they're going to expect twin B to do the same thing.
Mhm.
Hence, Tavia, where your weave at? Oh, you gonna get the same sew-in? Oh, Keisha got bundles. Where yours at? Oh, but when I would wear my twist outs or my Bantu knots, because I don't do my own hair, and Keisha's up late at night, got her music blasting, talking about
Right.
son, I'm doing a sew-in. I got my bundles and lay down these edges. I'm in the next room, bundled up,
Asleep.
watching Jane Eyre or reading a book, because I'm like, I don't got time for that. That's not what I'm doing. I love my sleep. I'm not staying up to 2 a.m. sewing down, braiding down my hair and then sewing down weave. Like that's not my niche. So when I started my little 2-strand twist, and I just decided to go for the leap of getting locks, and I was like, oh snap, your girl looks good. And I just started continuing. I not only started to like myself more, but I love my hair. And I didn't feel like I was trying to please or be like Keisha or anybody else who did the styles that they did, but I felt like I was coming into my own, so to speak. So just embrace your hair because it's a part of yourself. You don't hide your hair and don't hide yourself. So just embrace it and just love you and love your hair.
Yeah, take care of it too.
Yeah.
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 Hair care.
Care
Hair
of
care.
Yeah.
Sage, you got something you want to share, baby?
Just all hair is good hair, and don't let anybody tell you anything different.
That part.
Words by Sage.
That part. Oh, I hate that
Yes.
term. Oh, I hate that term. Yes, Lord.
That's
Mhm.
good. And that's why I said my hair does everything. It's good for everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Child, it's
my
actually
part-
better because it's more versatile.
Right. Well, I couldn't decide. I wanted a
Yes.
bun and it down.
Yeah. I just got the twist. That's
Yeah.
the
I want with a twist.
yeah, no. It made me
my
wanna-
parting words I will leave to mothers, anyone who is cognizant of hair care, or if you've been through hair trauma, you know what you've been through, and you're listening to your friends or your sisters, or hey, there's some dads who do hair, okay? If you catch them saying something that's offhand, like, oh my God, you got your daddy hair. Oh my God, I wish that it would just lay down. Oh my God, your hair too thick. It's cutting my fingers, or oh my God, come on, sit down. Let me try to do something with this hair. Watch what you say. Those things become internalized, and you make it sound to the little girl that her hair is not worth the work.
Yeah.
It should not be loved, and it should hurry up and be manageable for you, because it's tied into your pride for her and or her beauty. Okay, be mindful of saying, oh, I wish your hair would grow. You can think it all you want to, and then I'm not really trying to tell you how to raise your children or anything like that, but I'm telling you what they carry. Okay, the things that we carry and don't really want to, don't mean to, don't know we have until we hear it coming out of our mouths, or you hear it from someone else, and you're looking at the little girl like, I wish someone would have protected me. I'm going to protect her. Okay. Tell somebody you like how their hair is. If you like it, let them know. Make them say thank you. Don't let them dismiss it with an excuse, by saying, oh, well, this, I just do this. Let them say thank you. Just enjoy the compliment. I like your hair. You did that. If you notice that your friend, your sister, your friend, cousin, whoever, their hair is not, come on, love on them. Their hair not quite right. Keisha tapped me on my shoulder and said, come on, sis. You ready? I'm ready to do your hair. You ready? I'm ready. That is a kind way of saying you
Yeah.
get your hair done.
Yeah.
But again, it was solution based. You ready? And if it's not, and it's not in front of a whole bunch of people, and it wasn't to hurt me or put me down or anything like that. And you have to look at who is saying what to you and what spirit they're coming from. So it's easy to, flip out on people you don't know, but it's harder to share love and send love to people that you do know. So those of you who are adept at it, awesome job, keep it up. The rest of us, we're going to keep learning and growing. Men, watch yourself. It's either your hair looks nice or your mouth is shut.
Yeah.
That's your input, period. Okay,
Yeah.
because you like it. You like it. So stop tearing down the women who look like us, your sisters, okay? I'm not going to say more than that because, we got a couple of rappers out there.
Don't get me started. That's another topic.
Woo,
Right.
yeah, for another day. Y'all better love us because we love y'all, okay? And what would you do without us, without our versatility of hair? Like, we make things interesting and we make it pop.
The people that
Everybody
running
wanna
after
be
doing nothing but copying what we do anyway.
Everybody want to be us.
Come
We
on.
took your hair and made it better. Like, what you talking about?
Come on.
They boxer braids. Child bye. We been doing this.
Come on.
Oh, no.
I'm done.
Y'all are choosing violence today.
Okay.
I just think the inauthenticity of it. Like I said, that's a whole nother conversation. But y'all chasing us, boo. Y'all chasing us. Don't get it confused.
And it's not just on hair alone.
Yes.
Girl, the
So-
bodies, all of it.
Come on.
Just saying.
The
So,
cultural
according to,
appropriation. Of it, the cultural appropriation.
that part. And so to quote Evangelist Solange, don't touch our hair.
You know how many questions I get about that? Oh, can I touch your hair? Is it real? Is it yours? And I'm like, oh, what braid?
That is the most
It's a
disrespectful
lock.
question ever.
Exactly. I'm like,
Not
you
even-
cannot.
Ooh, y'all can see I have a lot coming up to the surface.
Oh, to be good. Yesterday, got me saying her full name. I'm sorry. The whole
No,
episode.
you good. You good. Is it your business?
Exactly. I'm like,
Because the underlying thing under that is that my hair can't grow or it can't look like that. So
exactly.
that's the whole thing about the presumption that it's not yours. Like, oh, where you get your weave done? And then it's not. It's my hair. Thank you. Excuse you. Like, oh, yeah, because y'all stay assuming that Black people can't have hair. Like, move from me, sis. Like, back up. I
Exactly.
can't.
And again, and as she's saying that, that's not just coming from people who are not melanated, that's coming from us too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly Black people. Believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. Let's do better. Let's do better. Okay, let's do better, everybody. Let's do better. Okay. We keep going in, our kids keep thinking about stuff.
We only touch the surface, but
Yeah.
Yeah, part two.
Yeah. Look, family, I was trying to keep it light talking about hair. But
Emotions.
just drink my water.
I have no
I'm having
wine,
that
I
water
have no
today.
water. I have nothing to hydrate today. No, we're gonna be running our mouths about this.
That helps your hair too. Staying hydrated.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so everyone, we want to thank you for joining us for Miss Memo for this episode. Per usual, please drop your comments. add us. You have all our information. It'll follow right after this. Say what you want to say. Be ready for a response because we respond.
Yeah.
As Mika so eloquently shared with you, we will respond. But this is always about sharing what we go through, not what you're going through, but what we're going through. These are the products that we use that are working today, maybe not every day, maybe not in the future, okay? We're not promoting anything but having conversations about hair, about life, how we live, what we do, what works for us. I learned a couple of things. Oh, I cannot wait to focus on my eyebrows. Yeah. I'm excited. So join us next time. I don't know what our topic is going to be. Again, we pull it out of a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Join us, have fun. We're going to talk about it. We're definitely going to be inappropriate, but
Yeah.
we're honest.
Yeah.
We're
That's the
honest.
important thing.
I got you. All right. So on behalf of our sister Davida, again, who was out doing something dope. So Davida.
Hey, boo.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, hey. Who shames us every morning because she does her workout every morning at 5 a.m.
Really?
And she's the one who got us to walk on the Brooklyn Bridge when we were in New York, which was so much fun. I wanted to finish the walk, but that's not what happens when you get with your cousins who decide that we need to have a coffee break at the end of the bridge instead of walking back.
We did finish the bridge, though. We did cross the bridge before the coffee break.
But we didn't cross back. That's what it was
Uber.
supposed to be. There.
I took an Uber back.
Oh, man.
Well, in my defense, I had to meet up with Dee Dee because the coffee break was so long. I had to get back over to the hotel. So,
Wow.
Come
Yeah.
on.
That's a legitimate excuse.
We're gonna work it out. We're gonna fix it one day. So look, I lost my whole train of thought.
Davida working out.
Davida,
Right.
hey. So she's somewhere being dope, and that's fine. And I want to thank my dope panelists. You guys are always full of energy. I had the blues before I started. I feel good now. Thank you. So Keisha DeVay, hi my love.
Yo.
I'm gonna work on that commercial because she said you need to fix this and that and this and this and this and this and this and this and that. So where's my girl? Tavia. All right, show your book. She's a published illustrator now.
Oh.
Celebrate.
Thank you.
Celebrate.
Yes.
You got to see it.
Appreciate it. It's real quick. It's the author Sam Corley or Casey Johnson. She's a speech pathologist, and so she adapted these books to wherein those students or students with speech developments, they can look at the pictures and then they have communication symbols at the top to tell them or show them what is going on in the picture. So that's pretty much the whole book.
Hey, I'm surprised you didn't perk up with that.
I did. You didn't hear me. I tried to be respectful.
This is Marcy Learns to Share.
I'm
And
about
I'm
to
actually-
buy that book. Where can we get it?
SamCorleyPublishings.com.
Awesome.
I put it in the
have
chat.
that on us at the end slate and the credits so that people can purchase that book. We
Yeah.
support each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, I'm finishing book number 2 this weekend, so book 2 coming out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We have we're gonna say so long to Sage. Sage.
Sorry.
We didn't mean it like that.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
Bye, y'all. I'm
Okay.
a rep coming soon.
Your Instagram is popping for your business, right?
I'm a rep. Yeah, started
I'm
it.
a rec.
Yes.
So
Doing some business consulting with Nicole Walters. I'm excited.
Wow. So,
So we'll see. Coming soon.
See, y'all need to get y'all some people like I got. All right, and Mika,
hey.
hey, wasted, and that's WAISTED, y'all. Wasted.
Yes. Get your
Okay.
wasties. All of y'all that are in summer.
Oh, look, I'm trying to see if I could
I
get
need
my.
to get mine
Here, let me try to
Yeah.
slide it up a little bit. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough.
I can't
But
pull
let me-
mine out, but you know, let's stay wasted. And I've definitely been doing mine, doing my weight tracking, and
Mhm.
I haven't jumped on the scale, but I could tell the difference in my clothes and in my waist bead. So working towards my goal.
I'm on the list of people waiting on my purple beads.
Got you.
Not true. I'm not on the list.
Yeah, you are. I'm just saying the trips to Ghana have been cut short, you know, but
You know, so when you
I try to get my other cousin, whose name I won't mention, say she was sister, to bring my waist beads back when she went to Ghana. And she told me that her suitcase was full of food, so she ain't got no room, honey. So, you know, I'll work it out.
All right, so did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. And Miss DeVay, I caught you, didn't I? No. What are you doing? You did? I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you go.
Wait, what did we tell Davita congratulations for? When I tell you that girl was doing
Yeah.
something.
H&M.
Her products are going to be in H&M. H&M in Atlanta at Atlantic Station on July 1st from 6 to 9 p.m. Her Caitlin and Adwoa Shea Butter products. And then H&M in New York
I'll be there. Boop, boop, boop.
on July 8th. So
July 8th,
follow her
okay.
IG and you can get the date. So this is this major, massive H&M. Like, go
We're
to
so
large
proud
scale.
of her.
Oh,
Come on.
Big
that's
things.
so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on,
on.
Tia.
Get y'all some dope people. I got dope
Yeah.
people.
I'm about to be there early because I'm tired of people buying out the products that I like. I'm like, I'm your sister. Put mine to the side, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get on the wait list. Like,
It moves so fast. Mine don't never be to the side, so I'm gonna go early.
That's
all right,
deep.
so you're gonna be at the July 1st one, right?
Yeah, in Atlanta.
Now I'm going to be at the July 8th one in New York.
Yeah, I think I might slide up to ATL on the 1st. I think about it. All right. So now that y'all are all in our business, 'cause we invited you in. It's not your fault. You invited us. So we want to thank you. Please love yourself, love somebody else, take care of yourself. You are important, you matter. Okay. Tell people no, it's a full sentence. Do what you want to do. Do what not what you want to do, but you know, within reason. Okay. But live your dreams like you do your 9 to 5 so that it can be what you do when you want to do it. Go be amazing. And think about all of your missed memos. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.